In the very beginning, the clients thought that they really wanted to sell roasted coffee into the U.S. And as we got to know the market more, as we got to do a lot more research and really do a lot of first-hand interviews with folks in the coffee industry, we realized that selling roasted coffee could be a good end goal for ASPROUNION, but in the immediate sense, the biggest goal was for them to try to sell their green coffee into the U.S.
So I think their objective in general was to export, but they didn't necessarily have a clear strategy on how to export.
It really evolved from an abstract idea to the client wanted to educating the client on what they should want and then how to implement that for the client. So it was neat because it was really a full scope, I think, of a consulting project that you would have in any type of consulting firm.
What we found, even though we knew this going in intellectually, is that there is a huge cultural difference between American business practices, I'll call it, versus most of the rest of the world, where the relationship is critical. So one has to invest time in developing that relationship. And once you have that trusting relationship, quite frankly, then magic can happen.
When we went down to ASPROUNION in the middle of the project over Christmas, we were very much trying to convince ASPROUNION that this was probably the best way to go, is to sell your green coffee up here. I think we did a very good job of convincing them and previewing them that that was going to be our solution. And then in the second half, it really allowed us to focus on the who, what, when, and why of how to get it accomplished.
So I think we're making a great impact in these regions by enabling small businesses and co-ops like ASPROUNION to have access to top talent, get quality recommendations, and eventually get those recommendations translated into actions.